After a few minutes passed, Claire regained herself. Quickly touching the screen and navigating through the system, she located Hannah's information. Hopefully, she isn't asleep. Claire prayed as she pressed the call icon. Hearing the sound of the dial tone, the feeling of anxiety grew at the idea that her friend wasn't going to pick up. Just as she was about to run out the door to head to where Hannah was staying, the screen changed to the image of Hannah's face. Though, what wasn't expected was that Hannah had a look of panic. "Claire, I was about to head over to your room when you called." Hannah hopped from one foot to another. Not expecting her friend to have such a similar expression as the one she was feeling, Claire asked, "What happened?" Raising her hands into the air, Hannah exclaimed, "My family is heading into the guild." "Your family too?" Claire asked in surprise. As though not expecting Claire to utter such words, Hannah's face froze in surprise. It was as though question marks could be seen floating above her head. If it were any other time, Claire would have laughed hard at Hannah's reaction, but due to the fact that both of their families were going to enter into the guild, meant things were serious. It just doesn't make any sense, Claire thought to herself, not understanding why both their families would react in such a manner. "I'm heading over to your place," Hannah quickly said as she motioned to end the call. "What about your family?" Claire yelled at the screen, though Hannah's image disappeared just as Claire spoke out the words. Sighing, Claire walked over to the sofa in the living area. Though she only meant to quietly chat with her family before heading off to much-needed sleep, it ended up with her having to stay up as everyone converged to where she was sleeping. Before she slumped into the sofa, she turned around, realizing that her family didn't know where she was staying. Claire was worried about her family making a scene in the lobby of the guild. Tapping on the screen and selecting help, a voice was soon heard. "What may I help you with, Claire?" Darlena's face was seen on the screen. "Darlena?" Claire stepped back in surprise, not expecting the robot to appear once she pressed the help function. Bowing slightly, Darlena said, "Remember, my job is to help adventurers. This means that if you press the help icon, then I'll show up to provide assistance." Pushing her shock aside, she blurted out, "My family is heading over to the guild. I think they'll try to head over to my room. I'll make sure that they're aware of where you're staying once they finish their initiation to being adventurers." Darlena smiled, accepting the task given by Claire. Claire winced, hearing Darlena mention that her family would be going through the process of becoming adventurers. "Do they have to become adventurers?" Claire asked. Giving an understanding smile, Darlena explained, "In order to gain access to the Adventurer Guild, they'll need to become members of the guild. I'm sorry, it's not something we can alter. These protocols are put into place for a reason." Tilting her head back, Claire said, "I understand. Thanks for your help." "That's what I'm here for. Would you like me to alert you when your family arrives?" Darlena asked. "Could you also let Hannah's family know that Hannah's heading over to my place?" Claire remembered at the last moment. Darlena nodded. "Hannah has already informed me of this. I'll contact you when they arrive. Based on the information I have, they're currently going down the stairs to reach the guild. When I call, remember that the system is built with voice interaction, so there's no need to come to the screen to receive the call." "Thanks, Darlena. I appreciate the help." Claire was glad to know that she wouldn't need to walk over to answer the call. When Darlena ended the call, Claire went over to the sofa and dropped into the comfortable cushions. Sighing pleasantly from the sensation, she tried to ignore the approaching drama.